Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Brant Herter. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy's so elusive. Last year took the loss in one game. You talk about a walking rabbit's foot. Just unreal that the odds and the numbers could bear out that way, no matter how good you are. But that's the kind of season he had last year, and I'm sure they're hoping that they can build off of that momentum when he's on the mound.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Looked like it was a little bit up. Tatis with a homer in his last game. Hit in the air, center field. Perez makes the grab, 2 down. Luis Ariz stands in. Ariz hitting third in the lineup, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Line drive. Perez puts it away, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and now the Tigers get their first. And we're back, and our pitcher in this game, Jose Soriano. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Baez. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first. Baez gone in the play. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first.
He's out.
And Gleyber Torres retired. And it's a 1-2. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Herter back to work. And Manny gets a piece. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it across. Machado out of the play. Here's Ramon Laureano. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Hard hit left side. Baez fires over to first. And Laureano is retired. 2 down, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Cut on and lifted in the air. Perez makes the grab, and that's the inning. So no. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley. Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So up next, Kerry Carpenter.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball.
Number 50.
Runner at first with no outs here. stays alive. Outside low. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle under it. Snags it for the second out. Ronnie Mauricio now. Just missed. Mauricio went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ground ball. Machado throws to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Freddie Fermin. First pitch misses. This to center field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Brenton Doyle.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ripped on a line. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This to third. Mauricio. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back at Comerica Park, leading off, Jake Rogers. Swinging a foul out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
1-0.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. And that's in for a strike. And 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Foul ball. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Tigers. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Detroit, now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Herder, a tall lefty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the DH, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. This ball's chopped to the ground. Baez slings to first in time. Here's Machado. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, called strike. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 4th inning underway, no score.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ripped to short. Baez fires over to first. And he is thrown. And we're back. El Mago coming to the dish. The shortstop takes the ball. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the 1st round out of high school in Florida. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. One out, bases empty. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Riley Green. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Herder back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On to first, and Laureano is retired. So up next, Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the ground, and foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line to left, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Way inside. That's towards center. Perez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Fought off foul.
Well, these Tigers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
That misses off the outside edge. And a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Out. Nicely done for the out. Ronnie Mauricio, the next to hit. And that one wrapped foul. That one missed. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That's down and in. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Tigers.
Now
we're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Bo Brisky. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. O'Hearn takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Kyle Finnegan preparing to come on if needed. Canely warming up as well. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Brenton Doyle, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one popped up. McKinstry. 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at 2nd. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Pena, the runner at 2nd with 1 away. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at 2nd. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd. So now the DH spot, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs and a runner at 3rd, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And down on strikes he goes. They limit the damage here.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Sears.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Ball to strike and fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. That clips the corner.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tatis brings it in, and that is that. New pitcher for the Tigers, Kyle Finnegan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Here's Manny Machado now. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. Laureano comes up to hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging. Now 2 out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for San
We're
Diego.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jeremiah Estrada.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
One ball,
one strike. Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
O'Hearn takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Way out front for strike two. And that misses. And the count is 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Green in the box now. Takes strike one. Torres stands at first with 1 out. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Back at Comerica Park for the top of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Finnegan back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That to right, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 2. Ripped to right, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next,
Now batting,
Brenton
the center
Doyle.
fielder, Brenton Doyle.
The other way. Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Jeremy Pena, the next up for the Padres. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they lead by 2. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. In the dirt. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Breaking ball misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. Green going back on this one. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. Runner tags at second and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Luis Arias now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one is inside. O'Hearn, the runner at third. Doyle on at first with 2 down. And that one almost hit him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Now pitching for San Diego.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Robert Suarez.
And he takes a strike. Misses inside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. 1 gone, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Ronnie Mauricio. In there, and it's 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. And here is Jake Rogers. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and a chopper out to short. On to O'Hearn. Out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Machado stands in now and watches strike 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carpenter pulls that one down, and there's one down. Ramon Laureano digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss as he
No
was out
ball.
front that
One
time.
strike.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To first,
He's
and
out.
Laureano is retired. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
The throw in, and he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. So a 2-out double.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Back now as they hand the
Number
ball to a
22.
fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Mason Miller. He last pitched 2 days ago. Ibanez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. On to O'Hearn. One up, one down. And now here is Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. Now it's Javier Baez. Fastball for a strike. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso
No ball.
right there.
2 strikes.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, MLB. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Missed with a changeup, and this one is off and running. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Over to first, and he's safe. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Manny Machado.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Inside.
1-2.
And that is ball one. Merrill at second. Arise at first. One gone. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Meadows grabs it on the run. Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Musgrove with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
1-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pena tosses to first. Baez gone on the play. So digging in, Colt Keith. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Musgrove, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Fires across the diamond, 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Gleyber Torres. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Good take by Torres.
1-1.
This one in the air. Pena brings it in for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Detroit, second inning set to go. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. And that's
Ball.
Downstairs and outside. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ramon Laureano. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Hit on the ground to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Slap the other way, foul. Little chopper rolls foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly is called. Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Foul ball, still 0-2. No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
1-2.
Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Gets under and pops it up. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. And we're back, bottom of the inning. Here's Riley Green. In the air, left side. Laureano makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Next to hit, Wenzel Perez. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a good pitch
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. Back at Comerica Park, on to the third inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's
That's
a ball. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2 to count.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. And one away in the top of the third. Luis Arraez stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On a line out towards center. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He's doing extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Green right there to make the grab. And Musgrove back to work. And there's a foul ball. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Parker Meadows, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one inside, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Merrill on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Baez. That's outside. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Tigers are shut down there, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Manny Machado. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 32 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first in time. Machado is out. Laureano comes up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And the next pitch is way outside. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now a chance for Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the speedy catcher, Ethan Salas. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground to the left, and that chance handled. They get the force, and he is thrown. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And ball one.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Oh.
And a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Green, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers, and the sweeper misses. In the air, right field. Tatis in position, and it's caught for the out. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Tigers. First pitch just misses.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Musgrove winds and deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Now the catcher up to hit, Dylan Dingler. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Outside low. Ball 2. Slice to right. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Picks himself up at RBI. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you. Now it's the shortstop, number 14. That's off the inside corner. And this interleague matchup is underway. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one the other way. Hauls it in, one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Junior Caminero.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Doyle under it. And no one can get there. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third, he wants it all. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late. One out, base is empty. Up and in. Now 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Stepping in, Junior Caminero.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts him ahead. On to the bottom of the first. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rasmussen, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Luis Arias stands in.
The designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Pickoff move to first. Merrill back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. It's in the dirt. Throw, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
The pitch. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Tatis with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-2.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Digging in, Brandon Lau. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Now he breaks his back. Pena hauls it in, and there's one away. Yandy Diaz now.
Yandy Diaz.
Swing and a ground ball. On to O'Hearn. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. 2 down, base is empty. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in for San Diego, Jeremy Pena. Rasmussen back to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mangum on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now Machado up here. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Hard hit to third. And Laureano is retired.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And that ends the inning. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Runner takes off. Swing and a foul straight back. And that is out of play. Now a pop up on the infield. Merrill. One down. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. Mangum turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And that's downstairs. 1-1.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Tampa. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
The catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ah, that hit him.
That got it.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So the lineup flips over. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. So now here's the DH, Luis Arias. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this.
Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Manny Machado. That one ripped left field. 1 run is in. Hits the fence. Headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 4-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Ramon Laureano. And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Runner at second, 2 down. And they'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Morel makes the grab. And that is that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 4th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike. Caminero goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Lau stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Back here in San Diego, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brenton Doyle. High fly ball, right field, low. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie.
So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Aranda makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. That one lifted to left. Right there is Laureano. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. This one popped up, right side. Merrill. Out, number 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And there's the strike. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning. At the plate, Jake Mangum. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
He might want to steal second.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that one is in for a strike.
1-2.
Caught him looking for the K. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Rasmussen back to work. Hard hit right side. Aranda steps on the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Luis Arias will hit next. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Lau sends it to first. Awesome play there. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
0-2.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing. And we're back. And the batter now, Jonathan Aranda. Just missed.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Left field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that is that. 3 up. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Ryan Baker warming up for manager Kevin Cash.
2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
This one high in the air to left center. Mangum under it. And there's one away. Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fiducia gathers, throws to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's
1-1.
outside.
Two, 1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's outside.
Full count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there. Strike of the outside corner, 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now Josh Lowe. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Doyle going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brian Baker.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Doyle at the plate now as he chases after that one.
No
Good
ball.
pitch right
One
there.
strike.
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way
One
out of the
ball,
zone.
two
I think he's
strikes.
trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a
2-2.
ball evens the count. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fermin now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And that's
1-2.
outside.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one down the line. Sends it across to
He's
first.
out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Baker, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. That missed by a
1-2.
lot. 1-2 to count. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Tapper back to the mound. Slings to first.
That's an out.
Padres go down 1-2.
Now pitching for the
All set for the
Padres,
start of the inning. And here's the catcher,
Number 40.
Hunter Fiducia.
Jason Adam.
Close but called a ball. 1-0. And that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Way high. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a
Ball
way.
3.
Just let it travel a hair more.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side. Not in time. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Outside. And it's 1-0.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to.
And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Not
3
even
balls,
close
no
there.
strike.
And that's ball 3. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the
Pitching for the Padres, number 52, Adrian Modo.
And there's ball
That's the
4.
ball. Take your
And
base.
that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right
No,
there. Pretty much
outside.
gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay,
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the
63.
8th. Edwin Uceta.
Edwin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He'll do it himself.
Out.
And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. On the ground, right side. He steps on the
He's
bag.
out.
And a couple of quick outs. Now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball.
He's had a tough day at
1
the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going. Stepping in for San Diego, Jeremy Pena. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mangum on his way over, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
No.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout,
That's a
players
strike.
pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
0-1.
Diaz in the box now.
Ball.
No balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Pinch hitter coming on. Stuart
Number
Fairchild.
20,
And he would be the tying run.
now pitching for the Padres, number 22,
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Miller.
And there's one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. Feed to second, that's one. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the hill, the big righty, Michael King. And singing, it's not hard to see, he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers. ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that your ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is foul back. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound. Because
well, he's under it to make the catch in center. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill in this one, Adrian Hauser. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Lifted in the air down the left side, reaching for it and brings it in. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. In the air out to center, and that'll get down for a hit. And that gives Fernando Tatis Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's fouled away. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
First and second, 2 outs. Jeremy Pena, the next up for the Padres.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Righty delivers. Not
One ball,
close
one
with
strike.
that one. And that is ball one. 2 on, 2 outs. Lau tosses to first, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. King back to work. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Lau at the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air. Machado pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box,
he's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the second. Here comes Manny Machado.
Machado.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
This to third, and
no, that's a foul ball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No
Two
ball,
pretty
2
nasty
strikes.
sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's
Nope,
down.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-2.
Started after it. Appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. 1 out. Bases empty. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in there safely.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Next for the Padres, Brenton Doyle. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one out to right. Lowe has it sized up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Top half of the third inning. Here's a speed threat. Johnny DeLuca. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Just misses. The count now 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball right side. That ends the frame. One left. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
All sliders so far
strikes.
in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't.
And it gets by him.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a foul ball. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Next offering way off the plate. To the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 1 out. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-zip.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. A single his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tatis waits. Hard hit left side. The throw to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. That one hit to right. And it stays fair. The throw in.
Comes through with the RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
1-0.
There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And another ball. Line drive, base hit. Pena around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Ramon Laureano. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that one sliced foul. One, two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Aranda stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off. King ready to fire now. Caminero at first, 1 gone. Up and in, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Foul ball. Doyle, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher,
Freddie
Freddie.
Fermin now at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And takes low for ball one.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them.
Here goes the runner. Pitch outside. Throw. Save.
No strike.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Now 3-0.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find
Now pitching
the left-hander on now, Ian Seymour.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
In effect.
Now batting,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 2.
O'Hearn.
This one in the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Handles, throws to first. One away here in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball.
That's a ball.
Good execution.
DeLuca in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the DH, Luis Arias. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And 1-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Got him swinging. So digging in now for San Diego, Jeremy Pena. Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Jonathan Aranda. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Machado drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero will hit next, and a base hit up the middle. So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
1 ball, no strikes.
In there at the knees. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Seymour back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Fortes settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
That one just misses. Ball. Now 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing. Back here in San Diego, now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. Tatis after it. And there's 1 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. 2 down, base is empty, and now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he keeps putting up. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger. Fermin at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Clevenger, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The 1-2. Into center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. So, man aboard, Luis Arraez stands in. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Clevenger, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick. Runner on the move, pitch is low. Throw to second, out at second.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. Bounced out to short. Whips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Josh Lowe, the next to hit.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lowe tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bat.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kevin Kelly.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Arraez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
These Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. And that's something they should feel very good about.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Kim with the throw to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Pena checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets.
Now pitching for the
And we're back,
Padres,
all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And out number one on the grab. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
No
zone.
balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and a count 1-2. The Rays trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. He goes down looking. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Miller is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire... And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Dylan Cease. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that one is inside ball 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On to O'Hearn. 1 out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at-bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Mangum matched a homer in his last game. And he drops it down the third baseline. That one to first. O'Hearn steps on first for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero, 2 for 8 in the series so far. Cease, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's going to be Brandon Lau. Check swing. He held up. 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that clips the inside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The Rays strand just the one, and now the Friars. Back here at Petco Park. And on the mound today, Ryan Pepio. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it, but this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Brenton Doyle.
You know, he's a rarity, Boog, a guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark. So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
Base knock, center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Machado. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Laureano comes up to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
1 strike. No, that's a ball.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound Maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next
3
pitch
balls,
way
2
upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Batting eight.
So bases all loaded up. Brenton Doyle, the next up for the Padres. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Pena at third. Machado on second. Laureano at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 2nd, Yandy Diaz now. Outside low, ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball there. 1-2 here. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Now here is Christopher Morel inside, and it hit him. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Lowe launched a homer in his most recent game. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ha-Seong Kim in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Nick Fortes. First pitch, and he just misses.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of his zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hitting the air out to center field. He's got it, and that is that. So the Rays strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in San Diego, and now the catcher comes up to him. Freddie Fermin. Pepio back to work. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Morel snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. and the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was
Now
ready to
batting,
swing it
the
on the
first
first
baseman.
pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Luis Arraez stands in. Singled and scored his first time. Into center and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. Slider misses outside. In the dirt, but kept close. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-2. Merrill, the lead runner at second. Arraez on at first with 2 down. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Outside low, and the count's full. Jeremy Pena in the San Diego on deck circle. The pitch. Got him looking. That ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now at the plate, Jake Mangum.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
This is a great dynamic right here.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first, and they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone. Hitters got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Lowe. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And that is out of play. That's a little high. 2-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there.
He's trying for third. Called strike 3. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering upstairs. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jeremy Pena. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fortes makes the play, and there's 2 down. Here's Ramon Laureano. Walked his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to tosses across to first? And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And a quick out, number 1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Kim stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Popped up. Merrill pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Fought off foul. That's in there.
0-2.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Out there to center. Kim makes his way towards it. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Out towards left center. Morel makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And ball 1. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch. A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
On to O'Hearn. They get him, but it was pretty close.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Popped up. Pena makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Luis Arias. Pepio back to work. And that one popped in the air, left field. Morel on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's inside. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man at first with one gone. Next for the Padres, Jeremy Pena. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Pepio done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. The new pitcher in the game, Edwin Uceta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Manny Machado. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Laureano in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And first offering is fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Morel makes the grab. That is the inning. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
8, Brandon Lau.
That one missed. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Pena corrals it. One down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Padres leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
now batting.
And stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Inside. And that's ball 1. That one missing inside.
2-0.
Morel off of first with 2 away. That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 6, the Rays 1. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Ground ball up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. There's a high chopper. On to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. And that one almost got him.
1-0. That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike. Hey!
Right side. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes. And that one fouled off. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 1-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Safe at the plate, and the missed play cost them a run. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
And now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that ends the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 40, Jason Adams.
The other way, and foul ball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Comes up empty. That's
1
strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Just misses with that one.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good. Wow. Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. And first offering is fouled off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw. Oh, he gloves it. Rays held it. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Manny Machado now.
Ryan Baker.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Back up the. Oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Griffin Jacks, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
And
Now
compared to a lot of
pitching for
other
Tampa Bay.
relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Jack.
Mangum makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
So man aboard, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. 1 for 3. That's a strike. 0-1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Kevin Kelly appears to be getting loose. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And
1
that's
ball,
down and
2
away.
strikes.
Machado over at first with 1 away. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The Padres up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for San Diego, and they're on top 7-1. Back here at Petco Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. O'Hearn takes it to the bag. One up, one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. That's a slider for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Out to short, Pena. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Brandon Lau. First pitch misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. Top of the zone for a called strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up and in, 2-2. In the air, left field. Laureano trying to get there. Hauls it in to end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 7, the Rays 1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Jacks back to work. There's a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fortes collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting,
Ryan O'Hearn digs in now.
O'Hearn.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Mangum sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. Up the middle. And that one handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And at first, and now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Outside low, and it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Arise. The lead runner out at second. Tatis at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back.
Now
It's the top of the ninth,
Padres.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert
Number
Suarez.
75.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to O'Hearn. And the leadoff man retired here in the
The
ninth.
left fielder, number 24,
So digging in, Christopher Morel.
Morel.
Tap foul at the plate. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. So it's their last chance in this one. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe.
No ball. One strike.
2 outs.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good.
This one chopped up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Nice sweep.